Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. How are you? It is Friday. Happy, happy Friday. I can't believe we've gotten here. So we've got I believe, a full moon going on. We've got the summer solstice. We've got the weekend. So I really felt compelled to come on, do a reading for us today. And at the end, we're going to do a pick a card. So this will be a personal-ish type reading. I feel like the pick a card is going to be from the Quantum Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. And for those of you maybe watching this at some other time, I will put timestamps in the description box because I feel like this might be a little bit of a longer video, even though I might talk a little bit fast. I don't have as much time as I thought I would have. Something kind of, I don't want to say got in the way, but definitely came up. So hopefully we can do this in the time that I have and do it well. So with that being said, I'm actually going to get started. So I do want to take a moment here to light our candle and remind you I am Melissa L. Watkins, evidential medium and master instructor with integrated energy therapy. And you can find me on YouTube at Guidance 311 and here on Facebook, Melissa L. Watkins, Guidance 311. So please like my pages, subscribe, interact, comment, hashtag replay if you're catching on the replay. All right. So with that being said, I really want to start with Queen of the Moon Oracle. So back in the day, if you've been with me for a while, you know that the pick a card full moon readings always incorporated Stacey DeMarco's Queen of the Moon Oracle. So I'm going to actually start this reading as with an overarching theme from this deck. Good morning, Darlene. Good morning, those of you watching. Good morning, those of you watching on the replay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the stars. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So in the gratitude energy, we're going to ask Spirit to ground us, support us, and surround us for the most beneficial message for all of those watching and who will be watching. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace. Peace. And I feel like peace is being brought to each and every one of us in this energy. Peace is being brought to our lives. There's some peace situation happening where peaceful resolution is coming in. So I feel like the overarching energy of this solstice going into this weekend, but beyond, I feel like this new chapter in your life, this new cycle that you're on is bringing in peace. And I really do apologize for my last daily guidance that got interrupted at the end because I was really tuning into some very beautiful mother energy. We had the divine feminine energy coming through, and I'm feeling that again with this card of peace, that the divine feminine is coming in now to support you in the way that you maybe have never been supported. Maybe you've never been nurtured. You've never been unconditionally loved. And for a lot of you, you're giving that to yourselves. A lot of you are getting that through a download that is raising your vibrational frequency to be able to get into connection with that divine feminine energy in a way that maybe you've never felt before. So for some of you, you're going through periods of needing more sleep. You're going through periods of headache or ascension symptoms, basically. And I'm not a health provider, so please check in with your health provider if you feel you need to. But for many of you, you're going through these symptoms because you are being activated at the spiritual DNA level. So what's happening is this divine feminine energy is bringing in this sense of peace, this sense of balance, this sense of joy, almost kind of like a giddy feeling of like, why am I feeling this way? Because things in my life aren't all that great at the moment, right? I have some obstacles and challenges that I'm dealing with that I'm trying to overcome, but I just have this beautiful sense of a peaceful energy that's kind of coming over me, or this feeling of the unconditional love that seems to be enveloping me. And I'm not sure where it's coming from. And I feel like that's your spirit guides going, we're sending it to you through the summer solstice, through these beautiful light codes that are being rained upon your earth from Helios through our sun, right? So we're getting this peaceful energy coming through to help us raise our frequency, to step into our purpose, to really go in the direction that is bringing us the most fulfillment, right? So this weekend, I would say get lots of rest, drink lots of water. Good morning. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Darlene. Good morning, those of you watching on the replay. So yeah, I'm going to use the Lunar Tarot by Jane Wallace to dig into this for us, to see what this weekend is going to bring, these energies are going to bring. Some of you, these downloads, these activations, these DNA cellular level, raising your frequency, imprinting you with these higher codes. Because you're being imprinted with these higher codes, the lower codes are getting kicked out. So for some of you, you've got some feelings or some ideas or some emotional hurt, and it's like it doesn't matter anymore. And it's not because the person involved did anything different. It's not because you've done anything different, right? It's because you're just no longer that version of yourself anymore. So it doesn't matter. They don't matter. Not that you don't love them, not that you don't wish them well, not that you don't keep praying for them. It's just that whatever that is, it doesn't matter anymore. The walking out on you, it happened, it's over. The treating you a certain way, the blaming you for things, some shame I'm hearing from some of you. It's just being released. You don't need it anymore. It doesn't serve you anymore. So yeah, definitely. I'm really, look at that. Yeah. You're being reborn. Holy cow. Whew, I knew I had to get out. I knew this message was important. Yeah. For some of you, you're being reborn. This is big transformation in the solstice energy, with these light codes coming in, with this DNA activation that you're going through. You're being reborn. This is a new version of yourself that you've never experienced before. The people around you have never experienced before. So for some of you, you're totally stepping into and embodying your power, all that you are. For some of you, I'm hearing you're going to dress differently. You're going to cut your hair. Hello. You're going to put on your makeup differently. You're not going to wear makeup anymore. You are going to be this so different version of yourself. There's something on your external that people are going to be able to point at and go, what's going on there? She never wore those types of clothes before. She never, whatever. It doesn't matter, because this is your rebirth. This is who you are. This is who you came here to be. And so this summer solstice is really, in this full moon, these light codes that are coming in, it's all convalescing. It's all converging. Convalescing might not be the right word. Converging on you at this time to shift you into this new version of yourself. Some of you can say you're shifting dimensions, right? You're shifting timelines, because it's your frequency is raised, or is raising, to a place where you no longer reside, or can remain, or resonate with where you are. It's not who you are anymore. Yeah. And what's coming in this rebirth is justice. So for some of you, the justice is coming in that is giving you the ability to see why things didn't work out for you before, the ability to cut through any BS that's going on around you. For some of you, you're getting justice in situations that were brought on by other people who were afraid of you. Your power, your light shined in their darkness, and it really, they didn't like it. So they were striking out at you. And for some of you, they were striking out at you very, very physically, legally, abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, verbal abuse, psychological abuse. So you're getting the justice in this new energy. So for some of you, you will be, signing documents, whether it's positive documents or negative documents, right? Just you're releasing, you're gaining what you deserve. You're coming into your integrity and only allowing integrity-driven people in your life. So not only is this justice card coming in to raise your frequency into balance, but also the people around you. So for many of you, this transformation is moving people out of your experience. There's people in your experience, partners, business partners, love partners, hangers on, that low hanging fruit that's just going to be released. And it's you don't have to do a darn thing. Just know that you will prevail. So any situation that you're going through right now that does feel like it's a death, it does feel like it's a transformation, it does feel scary in some sense of justice, you're going to prevail. So yeah, the Knight of Pentacles is coming in to say you're going to have what you need. You're going to have the foundation, the stability, the safety, the protection, the finances, whatever it is, you're going to prevail. So just know that everything is working out in this energy for you in some way that is bringing you this whole new road, this whole new chapter, this whole new timeline. You are not able to stay small. You are not able to stay where you've been. You are being upgraded. You're being transformed and rebirthed. Something is, there's been or will be or is being a huge ending in your life in some way. And the divine feminine energy is coming in to bring you through this transformation peacefully. This isn't about some big shock and awe moment. No, but there may be some grief attached to it. Good morning, Johanna. Yeah, so this rebirth, this shift in your dimension, this shift in your attitude, this shift in your DNA, in your cells, in who you are, this nurturing energy coming in, these people that may be leaving or you're moving away from a situation, a career, there's going to be some grief involved, and it's okay. It's okay to grieve the person, the situation, because you're moving on. And I also feel like anything that in the past has been or given you a broken heart, has given you reasons to grieve. I feel like, again, you're letting that go. There's something in your frequency. These light codes are again raising your frequency in such a way that anybody that was of lower vibration or toxic, drama filled, right? Anything that you are holding on to from those type of people, I feel like those energies are being bumped out. Like you don't have room in your, you don't have room. You don't have room in your emotional body. You don't have room in your mental body. You don't have room in your physical body. You don't have room in your energetic body, your etheric body, for anything that's less than higher frequency. So that hurt, that trauma, that pain, it's like, you know it happened, but you don't have that feeling about it anymore. You're not able to kind of draw that pain from it anymore. I had a situation this week where something happened where my safety and stability could have been very negatively impacted. Very negatively impacted. And there would have been a time where I would have had such a fear in the pit of my stomach, where I would have been just immobile. I wouldn't been able to have functioned. I would have been terrified. I would have hermited. I would have not done what I needed to do. I would have made excuses. I would have pulled back. I would have been worried. And this thing happened, and I was like, it'll be okay. I will put it out to the universe that I need help with this. I'm going to ask my guides and angels to come in to support me, to help me fix this, to help me manage this or fix it for me. And that's what happened. It just dissipated. When you no longer can get into that terrified feeling of the pit of your stomach where your whole body is shaking because you're just so afraid because that check didn't arrive, or that check engine light came on, or the shutoff notice came, or the credit card got declined, right? We've all been there. We've all had, in some way, something really happen very abruptly, very spur of the moment that just really throws us into a tailspin. Like, what am I going to do? Right? Especially if you don't have savings or you don't have a support system, right? You're on your own, single mom. A lot of us have been single moms, right? This new energy is now bringing you in that support in a way that you're not going to have those situations anymore. You're going to be of a different frequency where the abundance and the prosperity and the support is going to be there from the universe. Like, your manifestation ability is going to be really different. So it's going to be so important to have a gratitude journal, to meditate on a regular basis, to be thanking them when something does go right, right? Because as soon as my situation dissipated, I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you. You don't even have to tell them what you're thanking them for. They know, right? I've been doing that a lot lately. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I truly mean it, because I'm not in the situation I used to be in, right? Did I have to put some groceries on a credit card this week? I did, but I had that ability. 5 years ago, I would not have had that ability. I would have been like either eating PB&J, or I would have been calling my mom going, yeah, I fucked up again. I don't have money for groceries, right? So this is a different energy. You are a different person. And that's what this death card is all about. This rebirthing, this transformation. You're not that person anymore. These light codes that are coming in are bringing you into, you're going to prevail over every obstacle and challenge as long as you're staying in the high vibrational frequency. Working, co-creating your reality with your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters, knowing that you're not doing this alone. Activating them to come in and help you. We have free will, so we have to activate them. We have to let them know, yes, please come in and do this for me. Take care of me. Help me. I can't do this alone. It's time to co-create your reality. And that's what this solstice energy is bringing you to, this rebirthing, to help you do that, to help you get into that co-creation. Yeah. And walk away from anything that doesn't serve you. Because you are now the authority in your own life. So it's okay to walk away. Oh my gosh. And then the Six of Wands is the next card. Holy cow. Yeah. Victory. This is what this is all about. You're coming into victory. You're coming into your authority. You're coming into prevailing. You are not that old version of yourself anymore after this solstice. You have the ability now to walk away with light and love. Again, you can send them prayers. You can send the situation prayers. You're not that version of yourself anymore. You don't resonate there anymore. You can't. You physically can't. Your DNA is being upgraded. Your cells are being upgraded. That's why many of you are feeling like you just can't get out of your own way. Like your whole body is being transformed into this new version of yourself, cell by cell. So yes, rest, drink the water, eat the high vibe fruits and vegetables, support yourself, right? There it is, Sherry. There it is. There it is. Good morning, Kim. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Yeah. Oh, yep. There it is. Yep. You're coming into your sacred plan. Holy cow. Spirit speaks, guys. I don't have to do a dang thing. Yeah. You're coming into your sacred plan. So for some of you, there's been a decade or two where you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what this is all about. I don't know. I just keep, making the money, keep going to work, keep taking care of the kids, keep, doing the same thing every day, day after day. I don't know what it's all about. And Spirit's like, well, now you know. We're giving it to you. If you co-create your reality with us, we will take you exactly where you need to be, because this is your sacred plan. This is who you came here to be. So for some of you, you really are walking away from people and situations and jobs because that's not your plan. Your plan is to be so much more. Your plan is to co-create your reality with your spirit team. Your plan is to be a spiritual being having a human experience and being more spiritual than human, where before this, you've been more human than spiritual. So for some of you, you really are tapping into your third eye activation is happening. Your causal chakra is coming online. Past patterning, karmic release, letting go of past live lessons, it's all happening. That's all happening. That's why your causal chakra is coming online, because that causal chakra is taking all that old junk and ditching it for you so that you can come into your sacred plan, because it's time to be who you came here to be. But it's all happening peacefully. So for many of you, you're having downloads in your sleep, you're having dreams, you're tired, you need to hermit. And it's going to happen one step at a time. And I feel like some of the stuff I'm talking about, like some of you might feel like it's way out there, but this is all stuff that I've been kind of bringing us to in my monthly membership. So for those in my monthly membership, this is kind of like right on track with everything that my guides have been bringing through for us for months, right? And for others of you, you're like, this is not the reading I thought I was coming into. And to be honest with you, it's not the reading I thought I was going to do. But it's all happening peacefully. So it's important to have a dream journal right now. It's important to meditate right now. It's important to step into your power right now, because you're being guided. There's no not, honestly. So it's time to co-create your reality. Calling in your spirit team when you need to. Okay. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pick 3 of the Quantum Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor, and I'm going to do pick a card. So I'm going to give you 3 cards for a more personal reading for. That's awesome, Sherry. That's awesome. Yeah, and if you're someone that has had integrated energy therapy with me, you know that you've all been in the purple ray. You've all been in the violet flame of Saint Germain, healing, the healing ray, the clearing out ray. So yes, for those of you who've had IET with me, you might be experiencing things very vividly in this time, because one of the byproducts of integrated energy therapy is communication with your spirit team, whether that's what you're looking for or not in that healing, because we are imprinting support and we are permanently releasing the old denser energies. You're raising your vibration through that, so you get in connection with your spirit team. So that's beautiful. Good morning, Maggie. Good morning. All right, let's go. We're going to do 3 cards here. 1, 2, and 3. So here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Please drop your number in the description box or in the comments. Whether you're watching live or on the replay. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. That's really sweet. 1, 2, and 3. Just the cards you're drawn to. Maybe not necessarily the number you usually go to, but just the one your eye can't come out of, or the number you're hearing in your head. That spirit guide you. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Are we ready? Oh, I love it. Thank you. Number 1. What is in the way right now is a consciousness of lack. So this goes back to lack mentality. I never have enough. I never have enough money. I never have enough time. I never have enough energy. I never have enough anything, right? Even if you have a really great job, even if lack is not an indication, this lack mentality is not an indication of what you have or what you don't have. It's not. It's that patterning. It's that programming. So for many of us, we have this consciousness of lack because we were raised by parents who were raised by parents who were in the Great Depression. And so you have a lot of old programming out there that there's not enough. So we have to always be striving and driving for more, right? And this is what you're really needing to heal and release in these energies, is this consciousness of lack. Because you can now co-create your reality with your spirit team. So there's no reason to ever not have what you need. If you're staying in gratitude, if you're meditating, if you're praying, you're invoking, you're activating your spirit team, right? So this consciousness of lack is literally an old program, mental program, unconscious program of I'm not safe and stable if I don't have, or I'm working hard all the time. If I don't have more than everybody else, if I'm not working hard all the time, I'm not safe. I'm not stable. Very root chakra. So this is going to be really, really important in these energies to ask your spirit team to come in and help you release. Help me release this consciousness of lack because it no longer serves me. Even if you're someone who you don't feel like you have enough right now, or you are in a situation where you feel like you're in lack, by releasing this consciousness of lack, your abundance is going to triple, is what I'm hearing. This is why you don't have what you need. This is why you're not getting the phone call about the job. This is why you're always robbing Peter to pay Paul. It's not that you don't have enough. It's not that you can't manifest enough. It's that you are keeping yourself in this old programming of, I don't deserve. Because your parents taught you from their fear to always be afraid of not having enough. From their parents. Generational, guys. This is generational. This is what most of us in this community are healing, these generational wounds. And so if you chose number 1, this is a major generational wound for you. So ask your spirit team, please come in and take this consciousness of lack from me, because I'm ready to let it go. I'm ready to be abundant. I'm ready to co-create my reality. All right, number 2. Hidden motivation. Hidden motivations. Yeah, it's time to come into the light. It's time not to hide anymore. It's also time to release anybody who has hidden motivations for you or around you. This is about you coming into joy in a way because you are ready to reveal who you are. You're ready to let go of anybody who's trying to keep you from revealing who you are, stepping into your authenticity. Set the intention to be authentic, to live authentically. And for some of you, that's going to be really hard because you're really dealing with imposter syndrome. Who am I? Who am I to teach? Who am I to inspire? Who am I to guide? Who am I to do anything that you're being called to do, right? You are. And it's time for you to get into joy for who you are and what you're being called to do. And releasing anybody that's not part of that joy. situations that are not part of that joy. Know that your conflicting intentions, even if they are well hidden, are a powerful force in the manifestation of your dreams. The pull of emotional history rides with those intentions, making them even stronger than the desires you have in mind. It's time to clear out those conflicting, limiting thoughts. This card reminds you the universe is abundant and you are deserving and capable of making your dreams come true. It's time to reveal yourself. It's time to step into your authority. Number 3. Number 3. Letting go. And the other part of this phrase is letting God. Surrender. Surrender. If you chose pile number 3, this is the answer to why things aren't working out for you, why you're not getting what you want, why you've been working the program, right? You've been writing in your journal, you've been doing the gratitude journal, you've been being kind, you've been praying, you've been meditating, and things still aren't changing because you're still trying to control it. You're like, I checked all the boxes, I did all the things, and it's still not working out. Well, no, because you're still holding on to the control. You got to surrender the control. You got to let go and let God. You got to let God bring you the when. You got to let God bring you the how. Let go and let God. Surrender. This is the practice, literally, guys, I come back to daily. God, please take this from me. Please help me with this. Co-creating my reality with my angels and then letting it go. I request a most benevolent outcome for my drive home. And then letting it go. And then turning on the radio and enjoying the drive home. That I'm not going to be met with any foul play or accident, or letting go and letting God. So this is the answer. This is why things aren't working out for you. Number 3. Because you're still in some way, consciously or unconsciously, trying to control your situation. Again, root chakra, safety, stability. You're protected. It's a practice you're gonna have to lean into. And it takes time, but keep doing it. Keep doing it. Every time you see yourself trying to control a situation, nope, letting go and letting God. Angels, please come and take this from me. This desire to control. This is the answer. It's time to let go. You're the only one holding yourself back, whether you recognize it or not. And again, for some of you, it's very unconscious. We got to change that programming. So guys, if you want more ways in which to work with me, everything is in the description box. You can find me on my website, guidance311.com, or melissalwatkins.com. You can book through there. You can find me on keen.com, Melissa Guidance. And the PSA, public service announcement, if someone is soliciting you with my likeness or my logo under your comments, that is not me. That is not me. I'm never going to solicit that way. I'm only going to do these videos. I'm only going to put my information in the description box and call it a day. All right. So I will not DM you. I will not comment with my any solicitation. So yes, there's my PSA. All right. So we did it. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it in the time allotted. I thought this would take an hour. It took less than an hour. It's all good. I feel like I did it justice. I feel like hopefully this was beneficial and you'll get something out of it. But I feel like Spirit was calling me hard to sit down this morning. So have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Summer solstice, full moon. And I will talk to you soon. Namaste.